I'm a planner myself, so I love hearing about plans because I think if we plan more, then I think it's kind of just being more proactive too. And it's just kind of being like ahead of the page, I guess, a little bit.
Definitely.
So, what are some of the biggest challenges that moms tend to face during the fourth trimester?
That's a great question. I think some challenges that they have is, just adjusting to everything. You don't realize the shock that your body has and the emotions, the emotional just changes that happen. Your hormones, are dropping dramatically after having a baby. And like I said, that 70 to 80% of women have baby blues. So your hormones are dropping from that estrogen and progesterone. And the lack of sleep, like, I don't know about anybody else, but like for me, lack of sleep is, even with that, like even with my daughter 4 years old, like I need sleep to be able to function and like be okay overall mentally. Like it definitely puts a toll on you when you have lack of sleep. Just needs and handling the physical changes of your body. Like some people say, oh, you're fine. Like maybe a grandma's like, oh, you're fine. Like you're all baby, all belly, but that's not true. Like there's so much changes that happen with our bodies, and we have to be kind to ourselves and know that it's going to take time to get back to like where you kind of were, like it takes time.
So, what are some things that moms can do to make mothering a newborn a little bit easier?
Know that things won't go exactly according to plan every day. I'm a planner, that type A planner. And for me, and a lot of moms who are planners, I think knowing that you're not going to have a routine right away, but you can set some things as a routine. Like maybe your morning routine with your baby is the same and your evening routine is the same. And that putting those into gear, especially that evening routine, is going to like continue on as your baby grows, and it's going to be really beneficial. Also, baby wearing. I tell moms it's life-saving. Your hands are free. You're able to snuggle your baby. You always want them to be in that kissable reach. You don't want them to be too low. Like you want them to be kissable on their heads. And, it makes you feel, okay, like I'm snuggling my baby. They're relaxed. They're having fun. And I'm able to like wipe down the counter. I'm able to like get myself a cup of water and like still snuggle you. We're going to go for a walk. Like that's a huge thing. And I think just get as much rest as you can. And sometimes that's really hard for moms if you're a first time mom or you have multiples in the home. But getting as much rest as you can, and using your support system and your partner um, to make sure you get rest. And I think trying to practice mindfulness, like we have such mom guilt. So being kind to ourselves and also talking about those things that like we feel upset about or we feel like mom guilt about, so we can like make a plan with our support person or partner to like help us. And one big thing is definitely getting breastfeeding help early on. Like I've noticed a lot of clients I've helped that they have been struggling for a while and then they reach out for help because they were trying really hard to figure it out. But if they would have just called or reached for help sooner, it might have been a lot easier for them.